In today's video, I picked up a breeding pair of Avicularia metallica from Skinny Legs Tarantulas. Let's take a look at them. Hello everybody, welcome to this latest episode. I am your host Robbie and this is Robbie's Talking Teas, tarantula content for tarantula lovers just like yourselves. In today's video I'm going to be unboxing, rehousing and giving you care and husbandry information on the awesome species that is Avicularia metallica. Now these two that I picked up I got from the awesome Skinny Legs Tarantulas, so if you haven't checked out these sellers yet, make sure you do. There'll be a link in the description. Really great place to buy from, I highly recommend them. Now all that's been said, make sure to smash that like button and let's get into the video. So here we go, opening the box. As you can see, it's from Skinny Legs Tarantulas. Now these guys I've ordered from previously, but I didn't get around to making a video of what I picked up, and now for the life of me I can't remember what was in that box. But needless to say, in this box we do have a breeding pair of Avicularia metallica. Now I have got several other Avicularia species. I have Avicularia, Avicularia boa vista. I also have Avicularia purpurea, and also, if you want to count it, Carabena versicolor. Now all these have similar care requirements, so if anyone has seen previously my Carabena versicolor care guide, then they are kept pretty much the same as these guys. But for those of you who haven't watched that video, the care requirements are as slings. You do want to give them slightly moist substrate but let it dry out, and what I like to do is mist the enclosure every 3 to 4 days, but don't overdo it, because as everyone knows, too much humidity and too much moisture is an absolute death trap for the Avicularia genus. Now it was previously thought that Avicularias did need a lot of moisture in order to survive and be kept happy, but that was proven not to be the case after a lot of deaths. Second of all, in the enclosure, if you set these up, as you can see here, plenty of cross ventilation. Now this is really important that you get that ventilation going across the enclosure, because your Avicularia will thrive even better. Now in my experience, I have found once these guys reach that sort of 6-inch diagonal leg span mark, that the requirement for cross ventilation is a lot less, so you don't have to stress about it in using larger enclosures, such as if you want to use one of the Exoterra setups. They're perfectly fine once they reach the adult size. Feeding wise, as slings and juveniles, I like to feed mine every other day. Oh, so cute, look at that. Gorgeous colorations. Now this one's the male of the breeding pair, so the coloration is slightly more dull than the female. But as I was saying, slings and juveniles I feed every other day on crickets and mealworms, and once they reach those adult sizes I like to feed mine once a week, a large dubia, a couple of crickets, maybe a superworm, and they do just fine on that diet. Obviously your feeding schedule is up to you. I'm just telling you what I do personally and what works for me. And I found the Avicularia in my collection, they do perfectly fine. They thrive. And there we have the male in its new enclosure. So setting up now to do the female, similar enclosure, arboreal setup. What I've got there is a cork bark hide, some sphagnum moss to hold a little bit of humidity, and some other twigs and sticks in there, because these guys do like to web up and they do create their own funnel system of webbing which they like to live in. Obviously these guys are an arboreal species. I've seen lots of times, especially in America, where these guys are given terrestrial setups in pet shops, and that really tires my head in knots on how misinformed and uneducated pet stores really are when it comes to tarantulas. There you see the female's colours are more stunning and prominent. She is absolutely gorgeous. The one thing I love about Avicularia, a lot of you may have experienced as well if you have versicolors or Avicularia, is these guys do like to wander around. There's always reports of as soon as you pop open the lid on the enclosure, these guys will stroll straight out. They like to explore, and they're just a joy to keep. There's the little pink toes, which is why Avicularia are called pinktoe tarantulas as a common name. And there's the metallic blue colours, which is where this species also gets the name Avicularia metallica. Now all the tarantulas I keep in my tarantula room, I keep at 24 degrees during the day and drop it down to 18 degrees at night. Anywhere in that sort of region, and these guys really enjoy it. So, quick recap. Avicularia metallica, these reach around a 6-inch diagonal leg span. Females can live up to 12 years, I forgot to mention that earlier, and males can live between 3 and 4 years. Feeding wise, slings and juveniles I feed every other day. Adults I feed once a week. Now you want to keep these in a arboreal setup, cork bark tube for them to make their home in. I keep mine at 24 degrees Celsius, and I mist these guys every 3 to 4 days. There's no need for any overkill after that. Any more than that and you really are putting your spider at risk. So that's all the information you'll need in order to keep Avicularia metallica. So let's finish up this video. So there you have it, all the care and husbandry information you need in order to keep Avicularia metallica in your collection. Now I want to give a big shout out to Skinny Legs Tarantulas. They've not been around very long, but they're awesome sellers, and I highly recommend that all you guys go and check them out. I'll have a link in the description, make sure you do. Fantastic service, great prices. What more do you want? Now this is the end of the video, but before we go I want to take the time to remind you guys about the 2 giveaways we're doing on the channel. The first giveaway, our 1.5k subscribers, I'll be giving one of you the chance to win 5 slings from my own personal collection. And if that's not good enough, at 2k subscribers I'll be giving one of you the chance to win everyone's dream tarantula species, a T. Celadonia. All you have to do to be entered is be subscribed to the channel, turn the notifications on, then go over to my Grammostola rosea video and just write T. Celadonia in the comments. It's that simple. Now, hopefully all you guys are scurrying, smashing that subscribe button and turning them notifications on. Once we hit 2K, we'll be doing that giveaway. Now all that's been said, this is the end of the video. I just want to say take care, and I'll see you in the next one.